Alright, hello from Bougher Custom Guitars and Amplifiers in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And I've got this thing tilted down a little bit because I'm playing the Bougher prototype. And I will just get this up here just a tiny bit so that you can kind of see me, more or less. I'm going to play this thing a little bit with the little backing track, and then I'm going to flip it around and show you guys the inside of it. And I've got it all back together. I've been working on this particular amplifier for off and on for probably 5, 6 maybe years around in that neighborhood. But I'll explain that here in just a moment. As soon as I get the thing going here. Magic! Imagine that. There's a little sample of it in just one moment. Okay, so there was the little sound sample with my thumb in the way of the camera. I've got the amplifier with the back off of it laying down on the bench, and I'm going to flip the camera around and show you a few things. Like I said, this has been a little idea of mine for a while. It's nothing new. Lots of people have done similar things to this, but this is mine, and it has, I think, a unique sound to it. So let's flip this around. And here we go. I've got it in the light a little bit. Now, what this thing is for anybody that knows the amplifiers, it started life as a Blues Junior. And let me grab my stick of not death. So, because I just had this thing on, so I want to be careful with it. But what I've done here is replace these filter caps and the reservoir cap, first of all, which is similar to the Fromel mod. And what that does is strengthen up the power section, give it a little more clarity and a little more note definition. Also, there's a lot of things that I've done in the tone circuit that are more like a Vox amp. And obviously this is a Fender circuit board and a Fender chassis. So I've used parts from the Fender, but the circuit is no longer Fender. It's about 85% not Fender. But if you see here, the pots are now mounted solid to the chassis. They used to be mounted to the circuit board on the fenders, and they're very weak that way. They break a lot, and they're just terrible stuff. So, and also the input jack and the switch is the same way. So anyways, there's a few little tweaks there. There's some stuff that I've done in it. Some of these cap changes, some of these kind of things over here in the tone circuit that are a little bit unique to what I've done. But the idea here isn't to have my own particular brand name amplifier in this particular model. But what it is this is, as I say, it's Bougher custom guitars and amplifiers. This is a custom amplifier. It is handmade using parts from 3 different types of amplifiers and a lot of ideas of my own to put into here and to make it unique, like I've done, like I've said for myself. So let me turn that back around. All right. So as you saw in the little tidbit on it there. This cabinet looks like a Blues Junior cabinet. If anybody knows the Blues Junior amps, the cabinet is wider than the chassis, which means that the cabinet is not a Blues Junior cabinet. This is a pine cabinet that I made myself. It is a single 12 cabinet, but it's larger in diameter than a Blues Junior, so there's more airspace inside it. And it's made out of pine instead of plywood, so it has a different resonance to it. It has a little more clarity to it that way too. And I use the Cannabis Rex speaker, which is a pretty common speaker to be used in these things. But what the idea with this was, as you saw me tweaking it, sitting on the floor, it was kind of a open mic jam night thing, studio sessions, maybe sitting in with a band kind of deal, where you just grab the amp and go, and no pedals, nothing needed, just plug in, do it, like very old school, like they used to just crank up the amp and play. But the interesting thing about this one is it has a lot of gain variations. You can change the gain levels on it very easily. There's no pedals required. There's no pedal switching on the amp. It's a single channel amp. And it makes setting in with the band and jamming very, very, very tactile. You're using the guitar knobs and things like that. And it's very old school kind of style, which is coming back around. A lot of people are getting back into the older, like retro kind of theme things. And this basically has the tonality of an old Fender, like 50s tweed style Fender amp, the little tiny little amps that are just cranked to no end. And you can get that sound with it turned down a little bit because it's got a master volume on it. However, with the mods that I've done to this thing, with the strengthening of the power circuit, it makes this thing unbelievably efficient. It's a 15 watt amp and it's putting out more like 16 or 18 around in that neighborhood. But it will crank up loud enough to play with any drum set in any bar that you want to play in. And if you're in a big old theater, coliseum, whatever, you just stick a mic in front of it and call it good. But it's surprising for such a small wattage amplifier how loud it actually gets without sounding like it's underwater. Hello there from Garage Workshop Central. Here we are out here with the little handheld selfie thing going on. So you got the little taste of the amplifier getting all back together, and I've got all this stuff you see hanging around. I got the guitar necks hanging around in here, guitar bodies over there spinning around making everybody dizzy. So anyway, I'm out here in the garage because you guys have seen all the workshop in the past, but soon, because of my future endeavors in rearranging my house and adding a wonderful, lovely little lady, Tanya, to the home, I am going to convert this garage into part of the household as a den/music studio kind of utility area. I'm going to finish it off, insulate it, put a regular ceiling in it, and turn it into an actual room that becomes part of the square footage of the house with air conditioning and heat and lights and camera and action and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to move all of the guitar shop where you see the videos now. All of that stuff will be moved out here, and this is a bigger space anyway, so it'll be kind of nice. So that's why I'm staying out here, to letting you know that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little amplifier video. I didn't get a whole lot going on this Sunday because yesterday we spent the entire day getting back at about 10 o'clock at night in Oklahoma City, visiting with Brent and getting some of his equipment to take care of for him. his stuff is, tools for him. He uses it, so I make sure that he is one of my priority customers because he actually uses it to go make a living. So anyways, I got that from him. We went up and picked up a wedding dress, which I did not see. It's in a big bag and it's sealed up. They said, you can't see it because you're the guy and you're not supposed to see it. So anyway, we got that home and I got a few other things taken care of. So it was a nice day. And back here, trying to get a little bit done after church and got a few things done, but not a real productive day, productive weekend, but not bad nonetheless. So anyways, you guys take it easy. I'm going to see you all throughout the week, try to get some stuff done. Have a safe week, and God bless you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.